Hello, Marjorie. I heard you wanted to see me. All right, Winter. I've just had an email from a lady that would like to enrol her child with us. Okay. And I think you're going to be the best person for her. Why do you say that? Because in her email it says that she is a mummy vlogger. A mummy vlogger? Yeah, and not one of the nice, like, wholesome ones. It's one of the ones you hate. The kind that exploits their child. From a quick gander at their social media, it certainly seems that way. That child is recorded from the moment they open their eyes to the moment they shut them. Can't wait to meet her. Thank you, Marjorie. Thanks, Winter.
1 week later.
So if you just come through here, Winter will do your intake forms with you, okay? Hello. Hi, look, the lighting seems to be better over by the window, so if I set my tripod up there, can we do this meeting at the back? You can't film in here. Oh no, it's okay, I'm a vlogger, I film everything. You're not vlogging this. But this is like a really big moment for Flora Everglade, okay? I need to make sure I get a recording of it all. I hoped it was a typo as her name. Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to just enjoy this moment in person. There's absolutely no recording of any kind with other children in the room. Okay, well what if I just make sure I don't get any of the other children in shot? No, can't risk that. They're constantly moving. Oh, okay, well what about just the audio then? That's fine, right? No, some of these children aren't allowed on social media for their own protection. If the wrong person hears their voice, they know exactly where they are and they know where to find them. I don't know how much clearer I can be when I say there is no recording. Okay, but this is literally my job, okay? I record everything I do. Don't you mean everything Flora Everglade does? Oh, my followers aren't really interested in me. They're all interested in her. Really? Millions of people are interested in seeing your 3-year-old take a bath. Don't you think there are some things that are best left unrecorded? Well, the page is all about Flora Everglade, so I have to show Flora Everglade. Oh, you have to show her. That's funny. I follow a lady on TikTok who does nursery skits, and despite the fact that her content is based in a building filled with 50+ children, you never once see a child's face. Well, whenever I don't put her in a video, the views are so low, so I'm literally just giving my followers what they want. Sounds like you're giving the wrong people what they want too. Right, onto the forms. Ironically, the first one is data protection, so I'm assuming we have your permission to photograph and film Flora Everglade for our Facebook page. No, Flora Everglade is not allowed to be photographed or filmed or put on any kind of Facebook pages whatsoever. You are joking. Flora Everglade can go on your page to millions of followers, but not on ours to 93. Apparently that's too dangerous. Oh, I'm not worried about who can see her. It's just I can't monetize that. Ah, priorities. Yeah. I'm gonna kill Marjorie for this. Next on the paperwork, does Lindsay have any dietary requirements? Oh, yes, we don't eat pork. No pork, I see. And am I citing that under a religious belief? No, it's not a religious belief. It's just a preference. We just don't eat pork. Very well, I'll inform Chef, but that's the end of the paperwork, so we will see Lindsay for her first day next week. Okay, great.
A few weeks later.
Right, Jodie, I just need to take this little one to the bathroom. Are you okay to hand out the sandwiches? Yeah. You remember Lindsay is no pork. No pork, got it.
A few moments later.
Right, little one, would you like to go and join your friends for their food? And Jodie. Yeah? Apologies, Lindsay, I just need to swap those over. Why was Lindsay given a ham sandwich? You told me not to give her any pork. In absolutely no way did that answer my question. You told me not to give her any pork, so I gave her a ham sandwich. Oh, good God. Jodie, where do you think ham comes from? Duh! From the supermarket. Jodie, why don't you and I go sit down in the book corner? There's a lovely little story on farmyard animals. I think you and I need to discuss that. Oh, story time with Winter. That sounds toots fun. Yeah. Hold on to that thought.
A few hours later.
Evening. Oh, good evening, Lindsay. Would you like to go get your stuff out your tray? That's it. She had a good day? She has. However, I do need to apologise to you in advance. There was an incident earlier. Oh, my goodness, what happened? Due to a misunderstanding, which is probably the result of a seriously underfunded education system in this country, Lindsay was unfortunately given a ham sandwich. Right. Which she did eat half of. Okay. I thought you'd be angry at that. Why would I be angry? Well, you put on your dietary preference that Lindsay was not allowed to have pork. That's right, she's not. Perhaps I mumbled earlier. She ate half a ham sandwich today. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the connection. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be having this conversation twice in one day. Are you aware that ham is pork? What? It is? Yes. Am I to assume all these weeks that she's actually been having pork at home? No, we've never given her pork, okay? She's had beef, she's had chicken, she loves bacon. I can feel my IQ lowering the longer I stand here. Where do you think bacon comes from? Don't tell me that's pigs as well. If you'd like to follow me, there is a wonderful story about barnyard animals in the book corner. I think we all need to sit and discuss together. Okay. I owe Jodie an apology. I can't believe that all the years we've worked in the same nursery, we've never even worked in the same room together. Yeah, I know. I never actually get to work with any of you guys in this room. Evening. Good evening. Barry and the rest of the class are actually all down in the bathroom. That's why we've got an empty classroom, but he'll be back in a moment. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Your husband mentioned that you guys are all going to the Lake District this weekend. Ex-husband. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realise that you two had separated. That's okay. It's very recent. She knows. Hi. Do you care to tell your colleague why we separated? Mm-mm. Maybe now's not the... They slept together. Twice. I am so sorry. That's okay. I've made my peace with it now. He wasn't a good man. I'll go collect Barry from the bathroom anyway. I'll see you later. Bye. That was awkward. Hello? My office, please. Okay, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Hey Marjorie, what's up? Sit down. Okay. So Barry's mum's been explaining to me about how you've been getting up to some extracurricular activities with our parents. One parent. Okay, well that's not the main focus of our meeting today. However, I would like to circle back to that at some point. Okay. Barry's mum is concerned because for the past few months you've been buying Barry birthday and Christmas gifts. Once or twice, yeah. Even going as far as texting her, asking her opinion on some of the toys you were going to buy? Just to make sure that he'd like them. Okay, well, can you perhaps see how that might be inappropriate, even without your indiscretions? What do you mean? As educators, we have to maintain a professional boundary with our clients, and you are overstepping it somewhat. Yeah, the gift giving is starting to make me feel very uncomfortable. I'm just trying to show Barry's dad how much I care. And I don't think any of this is your business. You're my staff member who has slept with my client and are now obsessing over his son. As your manager, I'd say that definitely falls under my jurisdiction. It's between me, Barry and his dad. But there is no you and Barry's dad. I contacted him. He said it happened twice and they haven't spoken in months. He's been really busy these past few months. Busy being a hound dog by the sounds of it. He's not like that. He's different from other men. Look, I'm old enough and ugly enough to know a red flag when I see one, okay? So I'm sure Barry's mum won't mind me saying this, but the man's a douchebag. And this obsessing over his son and constantly giving him gifts is not going to make the man stop ghosting you, I'm afraid. No. So, I will be writing this up. Probably for the rest of the day. There was a lot to unpack here. No more presents for Barry and no more sleeping with our clients. Fine. Also, be very thankful that Barry's mum hasn't gone all Death Eater on you. This could have been a very different meeting. Morning. Good morning. Hello, Jules. How are we today? Yeah, she's absolutely fine. Anyway, I've got to go. I'm in a rush, but yeah, I'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, bye.
A few hours later.
No, there's no sign of Jules' parents. They're still not answering the phone. No, none of the emergency contacts are answering either. Right, it's been an hour and a half. Bless her, we're going to have to report her as abandoned. Okay, God, I hope they're okay. All right, I'll just keep her entertained until the authorities get here. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, well, Obviously, myself and my staff know Jules very well, so if she does get a bit anxious or scared, just ring one of us up. We're happy to come over there, okay? Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. How's Jules doing? She's doing okay, which is good. They know we're on hand if they need us, but I'm just so worried about her parents. What if something's happened to them? Well, actually, that's why I needed to speak to you. Okay. Jules' parents are fine. How do you know that? I found Jules' mum's Instagram account and... Yeah? They went on a holiday. What the fuck?
2 weeks later.
Marjorie, Autumn, they're back from holiday. Fancy paying them a visit? You read my mind. Make sure you get the disposables developed too. Hello. Well, hello. Enjoy your holiday. Sorry, do I know you? You bloody well should. You left your child with us. You abandoned her and then went away to Spain for 2 weeks. Sorry, I've got no idea who you are. Maybe a knock to the head might jog your memory. Your daughter is currently with the social services. She has no idea where you were, when you were going to come back to get her. You abandoned her and left the country. Look, I don't know what you're trying to pull here, but I've never met you before and I don't know who Jules is either. I've never said her name. Do you know you're actually both trespassing on private property, okay? I'm going to have to ask you both to leave. The police need to be involved here, don't you? Yes, but when the police get here, be sure to tell them that both the parents already had black eyes before we arrived.